Hello everyone, this is Jody with Cajun Soul. I'm a Cajun by heart from Louisiana, living in Texas. Today I'm going to talk about empty nester, being an empty nester for the beginner. I am a beginning empty nester, and along with my husband, we are starting out on our new journey in life. And the only company that we have full-time is my dog Max. And he is blind, but even though he's blind, he has a very keen sense of smell, but he's very high maintenance. But anyway, so the first topic is alone. Are you really alone being an empty nester? Empty nesters, for the most part, I think they can say that they are alone with one another the majority of the time. But the other half of the time, you are sometimes, hopefully not all the time, helping out with your kids, either babysitting grandkids or picking them up from school, or in my case, sometimes I help out my daughter. She's a single parent, and either I pick them up from daycare and bring them home, or just, sometimes I help out anywhere I can to be supportive without making them being totally dependent upon me or my husband to survive. And there's another thing. Growing up, when kids are growing up, a lot of parents don't like to use the word no. But no, in my opinion, is a very good word. Saying that, I'm a mother of 7, grandmother to 18. And so no to me is a very good word. So sometimes you have to use that word, although a lot of people don't want to use it. This word has to be expressed when asked sometimes when grandparents are being used, misused, and abused, overly used. And so, but saying that, I have, track back. That's really, sometimes you really do need to use that. Being a grandparent or a parent, you got to set boundaries. So, and then also too, do you think that empty nesters sit all day long watching TV, just watching soap operas or whatever? I hope nobody really does that, actually, because it's not really good health-wise and mentally-wise. It's not good. So it's, empty nest can be a trying time and stressful for both couples. And sometimes it's more one than others. But you actually need to really turn off the TV and go outside and clear your mind, take a walk, call a friend, and maybe make a day of it. So, and sometimes you actually wind up having, you wind up having too much to do. But you'll find that in the beginning you might have too much to do. You can clean bathrooms, floors, bedrooms, or whatever, so much. And after that, you're gonna go stir crazy. So, but the one way that you can eliminate that is to probably, if you want, to start out by writing things down, your interest before children came into the picture, and revisit those. Do you still like that? or find something else new that you might want to do, like an art class or yoga. Not me, but maybe you know. But and so there is another way, actually, and actually the best way, I think, is to just get out, travel. Even if travel means to you maybe not going across country, it just might mean going to another part of your city, find something new. So, but you never know what you find in your backyard. So, but I think the best way for me, anyway, my situation, but it's always been that way for me, I like to travel, point blank. I always and have always had my bags packed. So, and there's another thing that I have, it kind of irks me, is the word syndrome. Syndrome to me sounds like a disease. I don't have a disease. Syndrome, empty nest is just a condition of fear, anxiousness, and empty nest is not a medical condition. It's just a period, point blank period in life, and that's what I call it, a period in life, not a syndrome. And this period will go away. And I find a lot of ways to make sure that this period totally stays and goes away is, number one, to take pride in what you have accomplished until this point. Like raising your kids, that took a long time. So, recognize that you have raised your kids in a way that they are ready to go out on their own and spread their wings, and to hopefully be financially set. Every once in a while, maybe might need your help or something like that, but not be totally codependent. So, but you also have to acknowledge your feelings, that you're scared or lonely, and possibly need to talk about it, either with somebody professionally, or spouse or whatever. But you also need to focus on what you would like to do, and you, like I said, you need to write things down or try things out. Maybe you try something and you don't like it, well, go on to the next. But you got to find something. So, and me, I like to travel, so that's what I do. And my photography, I like photography. So, but also too, you need to celebrate your newfound freedom, because it took a long time to get here. So, and you just need to celebrate, point blank. Really, really celebrate. So, and one way that when I get the ants in my pants, I say, it's time to go. We recently bought an RV, so that's what we do, together. Me, without my spouse, I get out, I take my photography, I'll wander around, and I like that, So, but you have to find your happy empty nest place. And once you do, you will be very, very happy, and your children will be happy, and they won't be worried about you. So, saying that, this is Jody with Cajun Soul, and I hope you have a very happy empty nest. Not syndrome, but empty nest life. And you can check me out on YouTube and Instagram, and you have a nice day. Thank you.